Hey dear, Zumzi here with a non-spoiler review of Architects of Memory, and this was honestly my most highly anticipated new sci-fi release of the year, so I was beyond psyched when I received an email saying that I was approved for an advanced reader copy. So thank you so much, NetGalley and Tor, for giving me a review copy in exchange for a fair and honest review. And I mean this when I say this book made me remember what it's like to sink into a good sci-fi. So I am so excited to share with you all the details. Well, not all the details, all the non-spoiler details. This story follows Ash Jackson, who is slowly dying, but she'll do everything she can in the time that she has left. So she enters indentured servitude so she can have a shot at better medical care and a shot at a better life. However, when her salvaging crew stumbles across a piece of powerful ancient alien technology, she finds herself accidentally turned into a weapon herself, and she's caught in a web of corporate intrigue, and everyone wants a piece of her, and she doesn't know who to trust, including herself. Okay, what I found most fascinating about this book was its world building. So this world is controlled by warring factions of corporations who don't necessarily care about the well-being of their crew and workers. So our protagonist, her backstory is that she was a celestium miner. Now, celestium is a resource used to fuel spaceships. However, it has a side effect of when it's inhaled, like by the miners while they're working and chipping away in the caves or wherever they chipped away at, it causes slow poisoning, delirium, hallucinations, and eventually death. So our protagonist, she's slowly dying, she's losing her mind, she's hallucinating her dead husband, but because she's not necessarily a citizen yet of a corporation, she doesn't have access to medical care. Everything is super expensive in this world, and it kind of reminds me of, I think it's called like $1 billion merits, where the poor people, they're just like stuck in perpetual debt because food and everything is so expensive, and that is why Ash enters into indentured servitude, because she's so desperate to be able to live. You can seriously feel the desperation and the claws and people desperately trying to climb up the social ladder so they can have a shot at a better life. And there's a lot of backstabbing and betrayals as a result of it, and you can feel the tension. And this is seriously a fast-paced page turner. However, the plus is also a minus. I will say that I wish at times that it had hit the brake a little so that you can feel that knife of betrayal hit a little bit or dig a little bit deeper.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
And personal sacrifices kind of would hit you if it had slowed down more in the gut. So I feel like it sacrificed kind of character development for having a faster paced plot. I will say though that there were two relationships that were really well developed, and that is Ash with her deceased husband, and that is also Ash with her current lover, Kate Keller. And I think that's in part because she's actually hallucinating conversations with them, so she spends a lot of mental time with them in her head. I just wish we could have seen more interactions and backstories so that when there are betrayals down the road, we're like, oh my god, I can't believe there was that betrayal. So I wish that had happened and it just had slowed down just a little bit more. Overall, though, this was a really enjoyable read. I just sped through it for better or worse. I will say though that if you enjoy series with like greedy corporations dealing with powerful alien technology they probably shouldn't, i.e. like an Alien or the Themis Files. I've talked about this before. The Themis Files is fantastic. This has a very different execution though. This is done in interview style, and then this one is in third person. But I will say though, if you enjoy thematically dealing with greedy corporations, yeah, I think this will be your cup of tea. I really enjoyed it. Let me know if you're interested in picking this up, and let me know what your favorite space operas are down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. See ya!